What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. So the other day we were out here and Chris, my older brother, said he saw a massive buck. But we're actually on the other side of the property because probably about a quarter of a mile that way is where we kind of did a little cleanup, knocked down a bunch of brush, just so we can have some good lanes to shoot in. But I'm actually going to be on the other side of the property today. There's kind of a little swampy area back in the back, and there's a creek kind of on both sides. So I'm hoping I'll find something, but I'm really hoping that I'll get to see that huge buck that he said he saw over there the other day. Now, he's already killed two bucks, kind of baby bucks. One of them was kind of a good size. It was real tall. I think it was like a 6-pointer. The other one was a small 6 or 8-pointer. But he said this one was way bigger than those two. He did say that it was the biggest buck he's ever seen in his life. I didn't see it. I saw it running away through the trees, but I didn't see the horns. I didn't see any of that, so I'm hoping today that I see this bad boy down here. But it's a good little ways away. So we're up here on this hill, and we gotta go way back down in there. So it's a good little hike. But yeah, let's get to work. Found a good little spot. I've got a pile of brush that's right here beside this tree, and then behind me to the left is just nothing but brush. And then off to the right of me over here, once I sit down, there's a creek that runs along the edge of the property. Every time I've come down here, we've seen them kind of skirting across right parallel with this little creek, and then every now and then they'll jump over to the other side. But I think this is a pretty good little spot. I spotted 2 little baby does whenever I was walking down. One is like over here to my right, and the other one's kind of back behind me to my left. So maybe they'll come down, but I just think if I see them, I'm not going to shoot them because they're way too small. But I'm just waiting for Big Boy to come out. This is a little swampy area. There's gnats all over the freaking place. All over the place, but I'm gonna set up right here, and it's about a little after 4. It doesn't start getting dark until right around 6:30, 6:45, but I'm gonna get set up, hang out, and hopefully get a little action. back here, everything just gets darker a lot sooner. If we were out in the fields, probably have about 15-20 more minutes, but being back here, everything gets darker a lot quicker. But I didn't see anything, so I'm gonna start making my way back to the Jeep. We gotta go through one field and then another set of woods, so we'll probably see something, but by the time I make it back, it's probably gonna be too dark to shoot anything. But we'll start making our way back and just see what we see.
All right, so I jumped 2, 3 on the way back up. They were standing right at the Jeep. Of course they would be standing right at the Jeep, but tonight was a bust, so I'm gonna come back in the morning and hopefully I might just park right here and just hunt out of the Jeep, throw a chair in the back and just wait for them to come out. But yeah, so tonight was a bust. I'm gonna come back in the morning. Usually sun starts to come up around 7 o'clock, so I'll probably get here around 5:30, 5:45, and yeah, we'll see if something comes out. So I'll see you guys in the morning.